Hi all and welcome to this new Crypto Bros video, on this occasion presenting MoonPad. Let's explain this project. You can find all the related links that we are commented down below this video, and remember that we don't give any financial advice, so please do your own research as always before investing on this project or others.
Who does that?
Well, as they highlight here in their motto, MoonPad is more than a launchpad, it's a movement. Launchpad means that they are creating a whole ecosystem called Pulse Moon, where collaboration and community foster harmony and success. As we'll see later, that is, the whole ecosystem is successful if all the partners success as well. And this project is a movement because it pretends to grow through different networks and offer more and more features and possibilities over time. So MoonPad is a decentralized pre-sale, as they mentioned here, an IDO, an initial decentralized exchange offering platform. That is, MoonPad launches its MoonPad token through a decentralized liquidity exchange in order to receive financing from individual investors. Well, this project is built on the Binance Smart Chain to avoid unsustainable fees on Ethereum's ecosystem, and is also going to be launched on the PulseChain. So first of all, it is very important that we change the network in our MetaMask or our Trust wallet to the BSC one in order to operate through the DApp. How to buy MoonPad tokens? It is very easy. We just have to click here buy on PancakeSwap, and we will be redirected directly to this trading platform. And once here, we just have to import a token by clicking I understand. Then we just need to have BNBs or other tokens that we can find in this list that we have previously bought in other platforms such as Binance, for instance. And once that we have selected the token that we want to swap, the only thing that we have to do is to swap these tokens for these other native tokens. In this case, the token is called MoonPad. And finally, we just have to approve the transaction in our MetaMask or our Trust wallet, and that's all. Let's explain now how this project works. The platform is built with the aim of making it easy for promising projects to launch on the Binance Smart Chain and in the near future in the PulseChain, to engage in trustless token sales to efficiently lock liquidity. To make initial DEX offering rounds as fair as possible, MoonPad offers a private and a public round. As for the private round, it will contain a 70% of the tokens sold. To make it as far as possible for holders, they will integrate pool weight score, which determines how much allocation they will receive. Pool weight score depends on how many MoonPad tokens users stake. Essentially, this gives every community member a possibility to join pre-sales that are generally complicated to access in other projects. As for the public round, it is made for the casual user, no need to stake, only hold.
Hodl gang, hodl gang, hodl gang, hodl gang.
The same principle of pool weight score applies, but it depends on how many tokens the user owns. So how to participate in the initial DEX offering? Let's take a brief look to the white paper. As I just mentioned here, users are required to stake their MoonPad tokens previously bought through PancakeSwap, as we have explained before, at least 24 hours. The longer period of time users stake, the more rewards user will get. Pretty easy. MoonPad is a tiered launchpad, so the higher tier users are in, the more allocations user will receive. Users will receive a Moonshare token for making a deposit into the staking pool, and here is the pretty important information. One MoonPad token deposited into the pool is equivalent to one proof of stake token called Moonshare token. It's a confirmation to how many tokens the user has deposited. The user can stake the Moonshare token in a different pool to earn dividends. MoonPad tokens from all buys and sell tax will be 1% of the buy tax and 3% of the sell tax, and we'll go into the dividends pool. In this chart, we can find the different VIP level: bronze, hand, when the investor have more than 500,000 stake quantity MoonPad tokens invested with a dividend of a 10%, and then we can go down with a silver hand, more than 1,200,000 stake MoonPads with a 20% of the dividend pool weight. Then the gold hand with more or equal to 3 millions with a 30% of the dividend pool weight. And finally, the diamond hand with more than a 5 million or equal MoonPad stake quantity and with a dividend of 40%. It is also important to point out that users are able to unstake tokens at all time by paying a fee of 3%. But they need to have an equal number of Moonshare tokens in their wallets to unstake their MoonPad tokens, and the Moonshare tokens will be burned. Back in the main site, we can find the distribution of the MoonPad's tokenomic. As we can see, the great amount of this percentage is going to staking and mining, and also to the whole ecosystem. Okay, and it is also very important to point out these trading fees. So there is a 6% when buying and a 10% when selling. A 3% of the buying tax is distributed to a marketing wallet, and a 2% when selling, and also 1% goes to the liquidity pool, and another 1% is burned both when selling and buying. 1% goes to dividends when buying, and a 3% when selling, and finally a 3% goes to the team wallet just when selling. Down here we can also find Moonrock's exclusive launch on MoonPad, which opens financial possibilities for cannabis producers and retailers.
Oh, snap!
Basically, having the ability to accept cryptocurrency unlocks new customer channels and considerable sales potential for cannabis businesses. So dropping in crypto into the highly regulated environment of cannabis isn't just the best case scenario to launch crypto into the mainstream. The move would also ensure crypto assets are being used in a legitimate and controlled regime, avoiding illegal activity. And scrolling down, we can also see the roadmap with all the milestones achieved in the first quarter, the creation of the token and the website, also the social media presence, taking more than 1,000 Telegram members achieved, and the private swap for PulseChain holders. And now we are in the second quarter where they have done some marketing actions, and it is very important to see this contract audit that has been done, and also the KYZ by Spywolf. And here we can find all the information in this smart contract audit report, as well as this certificate also by Spywolf. And if we go down in the website, we can also find these docs, team with the founder Lloyd, also the co-founder Kansas, social manager Jenny, marketing manager Gilmes, on the developers Divas and Satinder. And finally, we can also click this button in order to fill this form project owners to submit their projects for MoonPad to review as a potential initial DEX offering. And last but not least, we can see some partnerships as well as some media. And I would like to pay attention to this news by Bazinga. Is MoonPad the most fair IDO platform in the crypto space? Have you guessed the answer? It is a yes, and they mention here all the reasons that we've previously explained through this video. So take your time to read it, since it's quite interesting. To end up, let's take a brief look to the dApp by clicking here in the staking button. And once here, we can create a pair in order to stake VMVs and MoonPad tokens just by using PancakeSwap. You can find here the link in the same bind that we have previously bought some MoonPad tokens. So here you can create the BMVs plus MoonPad tokens pair, okay? And here we can also find the figures related to this pair. as the APY it's a 14.9%, withdrawal lockup is 7 days with a withdrawal fee of 9%, deposit fee of an 11%, limit deposit is 10,000, and here are the total stake in this liquidity pool. And here you can unlock the wallet, and here you can find the countdown with more than 55 days till it ends. Okay, and that's all. Another interesting project to bear in mind or in our portfolio. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment about this video, and see you in the next one.